Right now, we're going to pick up one of the elderly ladies we are taking care of. She's been having the dream to one day get to see the newly built church. She just hears stories about it. I told her that for sure, the day of the launch, you'll be there. And she was like, can't wait, I can't wait. Benga is in between the parish of Salima, which is 45 kilometers from here, and Kota Kota, which is also 45 kilometers from here. There was such a huge need. Before we came, they could have Holy Mass with a priest like once a year at most. Some hardly ever had it. They still kept on strong. They still kept on meeting. They still kept on praying every Sunday by themselves. That really inspires me.
We are priests, and therefore this is the setting where we work. We work through parishes and through church structures. So our idea when we came to Malawi was to build a parish and helping the local people having religious services, educational services, developmental services. At the beginning, they say, no, we cannot do this. It would be very difficult. It's something that only people in big towns can do with big pockets.
One of the biggest challenge was to organize people who had no idea of coming up with a church. To them, it was like a blow. But slowly, they were getting encouraged as they were seeing the church being built.
That's the house. She's so excited. She was like, if in the photo it looks like this, how about in reality? And then she was like just telling all these guys around that, imagine I'm going to the parish, I'm going to the parish. She said we are going together, we are going together. It's going to be, for her, another chance to attend Mass after a very long time.
The people are kind and they are good and they try to collaborate and help in the little things they have.
For them, it's not an effort, but it's a pleasure. They feel this is ours. The church belongs to them. It's very beautiful in the sense that all what you see is the effort combined of many people, like the workers, the masons, the Christians, all the donors outside. It makes you feel like a family. So I'm just one more of them. I'm very happy because at the end we have reached.
We never expected to have a thing like this. Some of us just hearing that in Benga there's a church. Some of us we have eyes seeing the church. But nobody had a dream that such a big thing can happen here. But it is happening.
Faith is here. Trust is here. When somebody, an old person that cannot come to the church and say, no, you see, what I really wish is you take me to see the new church. You see the presence of God there.
Christ brings us together. She has been able to see so many of her friends and she's extremely happy. It's a parish that brings happiness, she says. The church brings happiness.
For the people, if you ask them, you want the church or you want the school, I will say all the Christians, maybe 100%, they will tell you, we want the church. Why? Because God is first. I don't think because you build a church, you will not have schools, or you will have not nurseries, or you will have not agricultural projects. In fact, because the presence of God is here, we can have all other things. The church for them is, I would say, everything. It's like the foundation of their lives.
Having not a lot of resources, at times they cannot trust in their own possibilities, but they trust more in what God does for them and what God can bring about. So that's what maybe makes strong the faith of our people.
The church gives us strength. In the Eucharist, Christ is present. We invite him into our hearts. We invite him into our lives. We invite him to take us by the hand and walk us through this long, sometimes very difficult journey. Without him, we cannot accomplish all that we do.
God had that blessing that we should have our own church here in Benga. At first, we had no dream, but to God's will that we have the church.
My hope is that during the time we might be here, we might be able to have a parish that is not only the pastoral and religious services, which are the core of everything, but that this also helps to transform people's lives for the better and helps to transform the surrounding to make it a better place for the children.
I really wish with our work, with our prayers, with our life, we will be witnesses of Christ, and many other people will see this and feel somehow excited to be part of this family. That is what I'm dreaming with and the aim in the coming years.